Alright everybody, welcome to another episode of TW Local Global 1987. We're back because of GCW, and we are here, the fallout of GCW Halloween Hell. So we're starting off the pre-show of the October 28th, 1996 episode of Fuel. One match, Raven defends the television championship against Art Bar, and Raven wins. Not much to say, Raven actually did very well. The great chemistry helped for sure. We're starting off with Sting in the ring, cutting a promo. He's looking for an opponent still, and Brian Pillman comes out, and he says that Sting doesn't have to look any further because Brian Pillman is back in GCW. So, it looks like we're going to be progressing with a Brian Pillman-Sting feud once again. 77. We open the show with a Cruiserweight title match. Billy Kidman defeats Hector Garza, who is the new leader of the Latino World Order. And, Kidman gets the victory. Not much to say. 66. We're backstage with the Nation of Domination, and The Rock is talking to Stevie, and D'Lo, and he promotes Stevie Ray to the new leader of the Nation of Domination because The Rock is leaving NOD. He has to focus on the World Championship, but all good. They shake hands. It's all good. Rock leaves, and Stevie Ray is the new leader of the Nation of Domination. We're in the ring with Show Rock next. Ken Shamrock and the Big Show are cutting a promo, and BPI come out, Chris Benoit and Lance Storm. And next week, we're going to see a tag title match, BPI versus Shamrock and Big Show. 78. Perry Saturn's in action. He gets a victory over Kaz Hayashi with the Death Valley Driver. Afterwards, he calls out Diamond Dallas Page, and DDP gets into the ring. And Perry Saturn gives him back the diamond ring that he won at the last DDP Diamond Ring Tournament. It's like a year and a half ago or some shit like that. Maybe 2 years. But DDP once again gets the Diamond Ring. So, 81. Syndicate is cutting a promo. Jesse Ventura, Johnny Valiant, and Steve Austin. And The Rock comes out, and followed by Dustin Rhodes. And Jesse Ventura, or Johnny Valiant, I don't know, doesn't really matter, books Dustin and The Rock versus all of the members of the Interns right now. And so we get our 2-on-4 handicap, 4-on-2 handicap match, and The Rock and Dustin Rhodes defeat the Interns when The Rock pinned Joseph with the Rock Bottom. So, not that great, but that's fine. Afterwards, Mankind and Steve Austin of the Syndicate beat down Dustin Rhodes and The Rock, and J.J. Dillon, part owner of GCW, comes out and books Dustin and The Rock versus Steve Austin and Mankind tonight in the main event. 90. Paul Bearer is in the ring with Kane, and, he says, I told you, I told the world, Kane is coming, and you know what, he's here. And Kane challenges The Undertaker. Obviously, he doesn't speak, but Paul Bearer. So Kane wants The Undertaker in a match. So it gets an 83. Booker T's in action next. He gets a victory over Buff Bagwell. Afterwards, we get an interview. Gene Okerlund is interviewing Booker T, and Booker challenges Chris Benoit for the Intercontinental Championship. So, gets a 77. The DX is cutting a promo next, D-Generation X, and they're very disappointed in Mankind's decision to join Syndicate, and it's announced that Road Dogg will face Mankind for the Hardcore Championship next week. 70. Oh, Steve Austin and Mankind don't work well as a team? That's bullshit. I'll have to change that. This did not do good. Okay, well, I'll have to change this because Austin and Dude Love teamed for a little while. They were tag champs, and I thought they were great, so. Okay, at least we didn't lose popularity. And, I'm going to have to change that, that chemistry. Waiting for the simulation, taking forever. There you go. Alright, what have we got going on here? 3.9 million viewers. What did Raw put on? Shawn versus Rick Martel. Oh, let's edit this chemistry before I forget. So, it is Steve Austin with Mick Foley it's teaming with. I'm just going to put it neutral. Alright, and that's it for GCW, and we still have got Rival TV, Rival Pro Wrestling, so let's book Rival TV real quick. Alright, nobody's getting the night off. Generic venue, probably. It's going to create a finish. Alright, nothing going on here. So we're starting off with an angle. It's going to be Shane Douglas. Shane Douglas promo. Ace agrees to a rematch if he meets 3 conditions. Douglas, Johnny Ace, 11 minutes. We're going to put that as our opener. All right. We're going to have a tag match. It's going to be Stevie Richards and the Blue Meanie, or Nova, sorry, versus Mosh Thrasher. Alright, it's going to get Nova will be the winner. And then we're going to have a brawl. Nova fighting Steven Richards, fighting Mosh and Thrasher. Headbangers brawl with Nova and Richards. Alright. Taz will be talking to Paul Jones. Alright. Alright, that's backstage. We need another match. And let's do Psychosis versus X-Pac. And we'll put X-Pac over. And we're gonna have an interview with Kevin Kelly, interviewing Jerry Lynn, Just Incredible, and Edge and Christian will attack. So interviews Lynn, Incredible, Coalition attacks. That's going to be backstage. What else do we have to do for this one? I think I just need a main event, and I don't know what I'm booking. Let's see who our major stars are. Alright, well, it can't be Johnny Ace. RVD's out of action. Can't be Shane Douglas. Can't be Taz for tonight. Can't be Jerry Lynn. Can't be the Blue Meanie. Can't be Credible. Could be Steve Blackman. But who is he going to be facing off against? Is there anybody local that's decently over that I could use? Jimmy Snuka. We could get Jimmy Snuka for a one-night deal. Let's do it. Alright, Jimmy Snuka is going to take on Steve Blackman in the main event. It's going to be 10 minutes, and Blackman will be getting the victory. Let's run it. So we're starting off with Shane Douglas cutting promo. Johnny Ace comes out, and he will agree to a rematch for the title if Shane Douglas can meet 3 conditions. The first being surviving a match, or he must beat Taz in a survive if I let you match. So Shane Douglas must beat Taz. We've got Steven Richards and Nova taking on the Headbangers, of course, and of course afterwards we get a brawl. Then Taz is talking to Paul Jones. He doesn't want to be used as a little plot, a little piece of a plan for Johnny Ace. And Paul Jones tells him, "Don't you worry. If you beat Shane Douglas, you'll become the #1 contender." So Taz is immediately on board. X-Pac gets a victory over Psychosis. We got the interview with Lynn Incredible and the Coalition Attack. And the main event, Steve Blackman defeats Jimmy Snuka. And that's the end of Rival TV. So, hey, look, it's Hulk Hogan. And that's going to be it for today's episode. A bit of a shorter one because... Yeah, no, you're staying down there. Bit of a shorter one because there's no pay-per-view, but we are building towards our next pay-per-view, which is going to be Championship Wrestling 179 Becoming. So thank you guys for watching this episode of GCW. Make sure to like if you like this video, subscribe if you want more. We'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.